Welcome in next part of DVD Guide. Here I will explain the basic survivor gameplay. In previous part we discussed about points category, so now you know that Dead by Daylight is not only about rushing gens. Game gives us so much fun when we have a lot of interactions with the killer. A lot of new players, when they hear the terror radius, immediately go and hide in nearby locker. In low ranks it may work, but you shouldn't learn this as your habit, because more experienced killers, when they come to the firmly repaired gen and see no one close, will come and check the nearby locker. You can enter a locker in two ways: jump in or enter slowly. The difference is when you jump in a locker with Shift K without perk Quick and Quiet, you will make a loud noise and give a notification to the killer that something here happened. If you want to hide in a locker, better do this slowly. It's not completely silent, so killer with good headphones could hear you anyway if he's close enough. One of the important looping elements are windows. You can jump through them by three ways. Fast vault is when you run straight towards a window in right angle with a shift key. This jump takes half a second and we can keep running with the same speed. You need to know that in fast vaults killer gets notification. Medium vault is when you do a jump in a tight corner with your shift key. It takes 0.9 seconds and makes us a lot more vulnerable to get hit by the killer. Killer in medium vault gets notification too. Slow vault is when you just walk and don't press your shift key. This action takes 1.5 seconds, but killer didn't get notification. Do this only when you want to hide from killer if he is near you, never when you loop them. Entity will block every window if we make on it 3 fast or medium vaults on one chase with the killer. This block lasts for 30 seconds and it's only for us. Other survivors and killer can still use this window. Okay, let's go to the basics of the looping. First and mostly made mistake is wasting a pallet when there is no need to. Pallets are very important and we have unlimited amount of them in the map. You need to use them very wisely. Don't burn a pallet when the killer is far away behind you. When you have a loop with one pallet, try to run around it as long as you can before the killer forces you to drop it. If killer don't want to kick the dropped pallet, don't go to another loop. Run around it as long as you can, so killer will have to kick it anyway, which gives you a time to run away. When you loop Killer to tight angles around environment, it saves your time so precious when running away from him. When looping, try to use the windows as much as you can and drop pallets only at the final moments. In DVD, we have structures called jungle gyms, which are made for survivors for looping killers. There is a great graphic found on Reddit which shows some jungle gyms. One of the layouts are LT walls made of shape of these letters with always two windows. Another layouts are jungle gyms made of two variations. They always have a window and a pallet, and they are always in the opposite sides. I advise you to make a screenshot of this graphic or go to the linked Reddit post in the description and analyze the variations of looping here. Killer Shack is a very strong building which gives you a chance for long looping with the most of the killers. There is so-called God Pallet, which is so important in the game. Most mistakes which new players made are just wasting it by throwing too early. Never drop this pallet when you don't have to. Killer Shack gives you a lot of looping variations. The best way to learn it is of course gaining experience by running a lot of it, but also very helpful is watching some of good players on YouTube or Twitch who knows how to use this building properly. Last issue will be a prestige. When you reach level 50 on any killer or survivor, our champ can't level anymore. We can only still spend blood points in the web for perks, offerings and items. In this time we can prestige our character. When we prestige, we will lose everything that we have on this specific champion. The champ will get completely reset to level 1. Prestige have 3 tiers. In every tier we have a part of bloody clothes or weapon on killer. Despite the clothes, reward prestige increases our chance for appearing better items in the blood web. Green items drops in sequence 10, 20 and 30% more often, depends on prestige level. Purple items only on prestige 2 and 3 and the ultra rare pink items are dropping more often only on Prestige 3. The decision if prestiging character is worth, it's up to you. In my opinion, it's worth, but if you play a lot of this game, because each prestige consumes a really lot amount of blood points. If you decide to prestige your champ, do this when you reach level 50, use your best offerings and items and just reset. Don't spend any more blood points, because you will lose everything anyway. Start maxing your killer or survivor for every perk only when you reach Prestige 3 on it. That's all guys, I will hope you find this guide helpful.